I'm going to go through the class objectives for this lesson. This lesson is Introduction to CNC Machines 201. Okay? I want to describe CNC machines and the benefit of modern machine manufacturing. In the old days when I started out, you actually had to turn the handles to machine parts. If you wanted to make a part similar to this right here, you had to physically turn the handles yourself. Now, with the advent of computers and the CAM software, that does it for you. Okay? It'll take, if I was to make this particular part by hand, it would probably take me an hour and a half at the least to make. If I want to do this in a CNC lathe, this could take less than 15 minutes. Right there, you have a huge cost saving. You save the employer money, that's more money in your pocket. Okay, I want to identify different machines in this program, different CNC machines. You guys have already seen the CNC lathe that we have right here. Okay, ProtoTrack CNC lathe. This is one of my favorite machines in this shop. A CNC lathe makes parts that are round. Remember that. It makes parts that are round. Okay? CNC milling machine. We have two different types of CNC milling machines here. This is a HAAS CNC mill. Okay, this is one of the more smaller HAAS mills. Might look pretty big to you, but I can actually put 10 tools in this carousel right here and run a job. Okay? So it doesn't take one at a time. You set up 10 tools. You can put multiple parts in there. Voila. Okay, last but not least, our ProtoTrack mill right here. Runs all CNC, runs on a computer. The one thing that it can do, though, you can only put one tool in at a time versus the HAAS where you can put 10 tools in at a time. Okay? So this machine right here is not as complex as the HAAS mill, but it still has a lot of benefits to it. Okay, also in this chapter, it talks about the machine control unit, the MCU. What is its role on these machines, on all the machines? Every machine has a machine control unit on it. Okay. With this machine control unit, you can actually bring the head up and down if you would like. You can bring the table left to right manually. You can do a lot of manual machining, manual operations this way. You can also program your program inside here. There's tool offsets. You're going to enter tool offsets. The machine does not know how long that tool is. So you're going to have to enter it in your offset page. The machine also does not know where your part is located in the vise. Okay? With this machine control unit right here, you can actually locate that part in the vise. So this is the brains of this machine right here. You will learn how to do what every button is during this class. Okay, how do we dump down, what I call dumping down, the actual program to the controller? One way right now is you can use flash drives. Okay, flash drive will go in the side of the controller like this. We also have another machine on the other side of the shop over there that uses the old-fashioned floppy disks. The last way you could probably dump a program down here is via a cable, and that cable is called an RS-232 cable. Okay? Those are three ways of actually dumping down your program. The last way is you actually enter it using the buttons right here. But if you have a program that's 5 or 10 pages long, it's a lot easier to do it with this versus entering on the controller right here. Okay, one thing you should know about what drives this table. It's called a servo motor. You have a servo motor in the x-axis, which is down here, right here, on all the machines. You have a servo motor on the z-axis, which is located up top. You also have a servo motor that is inside this right here. That actually drives what they call a ball screw. It's a giant ball screw, the length of these tables, and it drives it, and it will move the tables X, Y, and Z.